With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello students, have a look at the question. Question is, which of the following is incorrect regarding human respiratory system? Option are: the nasal chamber opens into nasopharynx, pharynx open into trachea through larynx, outer pleural membrane of lungs is in direct contact with lung surface, and space between outer pleural membrane and the inner pleural membrane is known as the pleural cavity. So if we'll see the human respiratory system, respiratory system means there it involves the inhalation as well as exhalation, where inhalation involves the transport of the oxygen or the inhale of the oxygen to the lungs, where exchange of gases takes place. So it starts with, here is the complete human respiratory system. It starts with the nose. From the nose, air is taken in and they enter into the nasal cavity or nasal chamber. From nasal chamber, it enters to the pharynx, and from pharynx, it goes to the trachea, which is also known as the windpipe, via larynx. Because here from pharynx, it enters into the trachea through the larynx, and trachea it opens into the lungs. Lungs are present, right lung and the left lung. Lungs contain the alveoli. These are tiny small sac like structure which is the actual site of the exchange of gases, and it contains the bronchioles and the bronchioles. So this is about the respiratory system. Now if we see our option, we have to choose which one is the incorrect. Nasal chamber opens into the nasopharynx. Here we have seen that it enters into the open into the nasopharynx. So this is correct statement, not the incorrect. Next is pharynx open into the trachea through the larynx. Again, this is correct. Pharynx it enters into the windpipe through the larynx. So it is also a correct statement. Third is about the outer pleural membrane. So firstly, we will understand the pleural membrane. Pleural membrane, these are the coverings of the lungs. These are membrane which surrounds the lung. There are two pleural membranes. One is called as the outer outer pleural membrane, and other one is the inner pleural membrane. Outer pleural membrane, it is also called as the parietal pleural membrane, parietal, and inner one it is the visceral. Now we will understand this. Here are the membranes. Now this is about the pleural membrane. This structure is about the pleural membrane. Pleural membrane. So two membrane that surrounds the lungs. Here it is a visceral. Visceral, we can say that it is the inner one. Inner one, and the parietal it is the outer one. So inner or visceral membrane that is present inside towards the lungs, they exactly cover the lungs, they exactly line the lungs, and then there is a space, interpleural space, which is filled with the pleural cavity. There is a pleural cavity which is present between the two pleura membrane, and then second one is present, that is the outer membrane that lines towards the outer membrane. It lines toward the chest wall and the diaphragm, chest wall, or we can say that the thoracic cavity and the diaphragm, while inner it lines the lungs. It lines the, because it is inner side, so it cover the lungs, and outside side, outer membrane it cover the chest wall. It lines toward the chest wall and the diaphragm. Now we will see these statements. Outer pleural membrane of the lungs is in direct contact with lung surface. This is incorrect because it is outer side and there is a space filled with the pleural cavity. So it is the inner membrane which is direct contact with the lungs. So we can say that this is the incorrect statement, because we have to choose incorrect. This is incorrect. Next is space between outer pleural membrane and the inner pleural membrane is known as the pleural cavity. This is correct. the space between two them is known as the pleural cavity, so we can say that incorrect option. So our correct option is option C, which is the incorrect statement. Hope you get it. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut App today.